guys to yet another beautiful episode of the Youth Hub, the show that gets your groove on. I'm your host, Rachel Gambo, and for tonight's episode, we have a lot lined up for you guys. But now we have a lot. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. With me, I'm not alone. Napia Flo, Flo is going to be with us on the next episode. She has some things to do, but atakuwa na sisi on our next episode. Lakini as you can see, siko peke yangu. Niko na Jeshi, aye.
Yeah.
Yeah, so with me, I have guest hosts with me. I'm going to give them a chance to introduce themselves. They tell us a little something about themselves, and then we get this groove on Banama to Yes, beginning with my closest. Please introduce yourself and tell us something about yourself.
Yes, hello viewers. My name is Chacha Mahir. I am so glad to be in this show. I know you're going to have fun, but not as much as we are going to have fun. So welcome, and also together we can enjoy the show. So thank you.
Hello guys, my name is Cynthia Monjari. I'm happy to be in this show. This is the best show, the best episode. Feel most welcomed and don't touch that dial. Thank you.
My name is Elisha Fanboya, and I'm glad to be in this awesome show. It's very groovy, it's very nice, and enjoy.
What's up, guys? My name is Betty. I'm so excited. I feel like I am the most excited person to be here and joined with my beautiful guest host, and we're going to be talking about a lot of beautiful things. And I feel if I continue saying, I might just give you like a little detail, and I don't want to. So just have a nice time. Ciao, ciao.
So our guests, tonight we don't have just normal guests. Today we have special guests from special places. Guys, I'm ready. Ready. Yes, so I'm going to let's welcome our guests from all the way from South Korea. Karibuni sana. Karibuni.
Hi.
Wow.
안녕하세요.
So, annyeonghaseyo. I've had annyeonghaseyo. Ama nyinyi mmesikia gani?
안녕하세요.
Yes. So, what does that even mean?
Yes, 안녕하세요 is Korean greeting. So can we try together?
Of course.
Yes, let's go.
안녕하세요.
Yes, very nice.
Thanks so much, guys, for turning up. By the way, I believe mmetuletea vitu. I believe you have brought for us hot things. I don't know. I'm going to be confused after three. Tunafunza maneno moja si ndio? You guys are going to be teaching you one word Kiswahili si ndio? But before we go on, we are going to start a small introduction. You can just your name and your age and something small about yourself. Tukiendeleanga hivyo. Yes.
Okay, hello everyone.
Hi.
My Korean name is Hagyung Lee, but you can call me Jenny and you can call me Maua. Yeah. Asante sana. Anyway, I'm 24 years old.
Wow.
And then my dream is to live a happy life.
Cheers to happy life.
Yes. Jumbo.
Jina
langu ni Sally. I also have a Kiswahili name. Is Tausi.
Oh my God.
I heard it. The meaning is pickle.
Pickle.
I'm a pickle. Pickle.
It's very colorful. It's a very colorful animal.
Very colorful.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, my age. Do you want to guess my age? What do you think my age? 20.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. 22?
23?
23?
23?
23.
Yeah. I said
23. And in the future, I want to be a teacher, a secondary school teacher, middle school, high school teacher.
You don't want to teach the small ones?
Oh, no energy. No energy, yes.
Okay, thank you so much for turning up.
Okay, my turn. Hi.
Hi.
Jina langu ni Mary Baraka. And my Korean name is Yoonjung.
Yoonjung.
Yeah, right. And I'm 22 years old.
Okay.
I want to be a kindergarten teacher. I like children.
Why do we have so many teachers? Why would you want to be a teacher?
I like children. Too much.
You
yes,
love
too
kids.
much.
You love kids.
Like a process because kids are so young and then you have to treat them like until they actually get it. The reason why I don't want to be a teacher is because I don't really want to struggle with kids and be teaching.
I also don't want to
like
struggle.
that's literally so beautiful. Like to have that dream and to be a teacher, it's really challenging to teach someone like me something until I can say, Allah, wakofi.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much,
Okay.
Mary.
Habari.
Habari.
Thank you. My name is Park Chong-ah. Can you try? Park Chong-ah. Almost Korean. Yes, Park Chong-ah. This is Korean name. And my English name is Sonia.
Sonia.
Yes.
Sonia is pretty. Sonia is pretty. I like
Yes.
Sonia.
But I don't have a Swahili
You don't have
name,
Swahili.
so can you
Tupatie
give?
jina, tupatie
Malaika,
jina.
malaika, malaika, malaika. Yes. I choose
Malaika. Malaika.
Yes.
Susanna, why do you
NJ. Oh, NJ.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Malaika. Tumpe
Malaika.
Yeah, Malaika.
Malaika.
Yes,
Malaika?
Malaika means an
Malaika.
angel.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. My name is Malaika. my age is 22 years old.
22.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
You guys are
And
young.
my major is make pottery,
Mhm.
like make a plate or make a
Ah.
carve something. Yes.
Is
Thank
it
you.
hard? Is it hard?
Yes,
Is
a
it-
little bit. Yeah,
is
yeah,
hard.
yeah.
Challenging.
Yeah.
Challenging.
Yeah, challenging
Yeah.
for
I
me.
feel like hard is a
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm great to meet
Thank
you.
you. Thank you so much. Ladies in the house. Ladies in the house. Yes.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Okay, my name is a little bit hard, so you have to listen carefully. So my Korean name is Moon Hyuk-chun. Can you say?
Moon.
Yeah, Moon Hyuk-chun.
Moon.
Yeah, Moon Hyuk-chun.
Moon Hyuk-chun.
Yeah, it's true. And if it is difficult, you can just call me Moon.
Moon.
And also, I have my Kiswahili name.
Uh-huh.
It is Ndovu.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Ndovu.
Something about the voice.
Yeah,
there.
Ndovu.
I know.
Is it me or you need to say like Ndovu?
Ndovu is an
Like an
elephant.
elephant.
Yeah, elephant.
Yeah, an
Yeah.
elephant.
The reason why I have this name,
Uh-huh.
when I was young, I really wanted to become elephant.
You wanted to
Yeah,
become
yeah.
a Ndovu.
That's why
Yeah,
you
yeah.
were young.
Yeah. And also, I'm the youngest among our team member.
Mhm.
So, can you guess my age?
18.
Okay, 18, younger.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Younger than 18? No,
Younger
I
than
say
younger.
younger than 18.
Bro, younger.
Oh, okay, she got the answer. So,
16.
yeah, I'm 16. Yeah. So, because I born at 2005 October. So, I'm 16, but in this October, I am 17 years.
17.
Yeah.
Oh.
And also,
Oh,
I am
yeah.
not university student, but
Uh-huh.
at January, I will enter
You'll be
University
joining.
of Ghana. Yeah.
Wow. Why did you choose Ghana? Why
Ghana.
Mhm.
Because I really wanted to go to Kenya University,
Mhm.
but all of a sudden the law changed.
Why?
Because my course is
Mhm.
British National Curriculum,
Mhm.
and they require A level from now. But I didn't
Ah.
study A level,
Mhm.
so in order to go to Kenya University,
Mhm.
I have to study more than 2 years. So I just
Wow.
changed my direction to go to Ghana.
Okay. Uh-huh.
But I still love Kenya really.
Yeah.
If it is possible, I will go to Kenya University.
Oh.
Okay, to go back to your name, can you give him two names, like Swahili
Two
names?
Swahili names.
Yeah,
Okay, what do you
Because
have
of
in
moon,
mind?
Can you
Yeah.
like Mwezi?
Mwezi. Ah, I used to heard that Mwezi.
Mwezi, yeah, Mwezi.
Yeah,
So you
Mwezi.
can call you
Moon.
Mwezi.
Okay,
you
so
can
my
have
name-
Mwezi and Ndovu. as
Okay,
Swahili
Undovu Mwezi.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go like this. Undovu Mwezi. Okay?
Ndovu Mwezi, wow.
So nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Thank you so much, guys, for coming. You guys, you have learned a word, a Korean word. Annyeonghaseyo. So, do you have any other words you? I know
You
you,
know,
have.
I-
Please ask.
Oh god.
Please,
Yeah.
please do.
I feel like Korean is actually more sweeter than English.
Mhm.
Can you imagine? Like I feel like I don't even have to struggle like to say yes. You just said I'm not sure, but I think it's nah. So
Is
easy.
Ah,
That is yes.
and
yeah,
you
nah
don't
means
you don't even
yes,
have.
yeah.
It's like really cute, really cute. Like, nah. Not
Nah
like
is
yes.
actually formal language. Formal word.
It's a formal word.
Yeah. You can say
Mhm.
or ne. Is for younger than you or your friend,
Mhm.
and ne
Ne
is
is
to
for
your older
older
person,
person,
or
okay.
someone is higher status than you.
And when you are okay, that is yes and no.
No. 아니. 아니.
아니.
Or 아니에요.
아니에요.
Yeah.
Oh,
아니에요 is
아니에요.
formal.
Mhm.
아니 is informal.
Okay. So I believe this is South Korean. This is
Yes.
South Korean. So is it this? You and someone from North Korea, can you speak the same language? Can you understand each other, or is it different? Uh-huh.
So the language
Mhm.
is the same, but
Uh-huh.
the intonation and the pronunciation
Mhm.
and some words are different.
Uh-huh.
For example, in Korea,
Mhm.
ice cream is ice cream,
Uh-huh.
but
Ice
in
cream.
North Korea they
Mhm.
don't use like the foreign words, so they say like 얼음 과자, like some another.
Okay.
I actually have another question. Because like in Kenya, we are like 47 languages. We speak a lot of languages. Like a lot.
Yes.
So I was wondering whether in your country you have like other languages other than
It's
Korean.
just
Do you have
Korean.
any other language that you guys speak?
We have local language.
Uh-huh.
local 아닌가 사투리?
So we use the same language.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
Mhm.
Just one language,
Mhm.
but when you go to different regions,
Uh-huh.
it sounds a little bit different.
But it's
For
this-
example, in Seoul,
Mhm.
the capital, we say 엄마 is mommy,
Mommy. Uh-huh.
but when we go to Busan,
Mhm.
it's 어머니.
Oh.
One more question. They were asking about like Korean words. Yeah.
Mhm.
I love food. How do you call food in Korean?
Food in Korean. 음식.
Imshi.
식.
Shik.
Yes. 음식.
Shik.
Yes.
How do you say I love food?
나는 is I.
Uh-huh.
나는
나는
Nan.
like
Mhm.
or love.
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 I
Love?
love food. Yes. Not
Yes. Love. 사랑해요.
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 Yes. So
Mhm.
I love food is 나는 음식을 사랑해요.
Hello. So I have a question. You guys look so young. Is there like a difference between how we age, based on maybe you said you were 23, for instance, you look younger than that. Is there like a
Wow, thank you.
is there like a difference? Enlighten me.
Older.
I was so shocked. I was so
So
shocked.
only for them, right? Okay.
You look so young.
Because K beauty. In Korea, we do a lot of skincare. So, for example, before we sleep, we put like moisturizer, cream, eye cream, blah blah blah, and then we sleep. And then in the morning, we wash and then put makeup.
I have another question. Like, in Kenya, we listen to a lot of BTS music. And I want to impress you, by the way. I don't know. I know a song. No, you will make me forget. I know a song. DNA. Yes.
Oh.
My question. Yeah, DNA. Yes. DNA. You know that song?
Oh.
Like BTS. Yes, I was asking like the way we listen to like K music and we also know like the Blackwood is the Blackpink. So do you guys like know any kind of like our other music from different continents or different countries? What kind of music do you listen to, you guys?
So for me, I listen to a lot of pop. So just like American music or anything. So Kenyan music? Not yet. But we know some. Oh,
Please,
Yes,
can
yes,
you?
yes,
can
yes,
you-
yes,
I-
yes,
I-
yes, yes.
Okay, guys, it's about to go down.
But if you know the song, please sing along.
course.
Okay. Look at the camera. Do you want to hear like a happy song or like a calm song?
Any kind of song.
But any your best choice song.
Okay.
Yeah, just hold the mic. It's okay.
You have to
Take your time.
Take your time.
Ready? Okay. Hakuna Mungu kama we. Hakuna Mungu kama we. Hakuna Mungu kama we. Hakuna na hata kuwepo ni mahakuna. Hakuna Mungu kama we. Hakuna Mungu kama Hakuna Mungu kama we. Hakuna na hata kuwepo nimetembea. Nimetembea kote kote. Nimetafuta kote kote. Nimezunguka kote kote. Hakuna na hata kuwepo.
Oh my God!
Thank you so much.
Can you us even? Can you us even? Thank you so much, guys. I feel proud to be a Kenyan. That the way you've just sung. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we really love this song.
You have done justice to the song. By the way. You have really done justice. So, guys, we have a bunch of questions we want to ask you before we really get down to why we are really here. You guys, when did you come to Kenya? When, like, how many months? How many months ago? How weeks, months, days?
Oh, it's around 3 weeks.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah, around
They
3
already know
weeks
a song.
ago.
So you are 3 weeks older. 3 weeks old. 3 weeks Kenyan older.
I know, like, this is a new environment for you guys, most of you guys. So I'm going to ask, what are some of the culture differences that you have seen, which you have not seen in your country before? What are some of your culture?
Can I do this question?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, for me, when we are doing the leaders conference in
Uh-huh.
Nairobi, and all of a sudden, before we begin our program, the band team, they come out and they sing one song. And I just sitting down and I ready to clap. But all of a sudden, all the Kenyans students, they just stood up and they clap and they dancing with the beat and they use kelele. Woo, woo, like this word, yeah. So, yeah, at the time I was, what's this? Oh my God. And also I have to stand up because all the Kenyan students, they come to us and they make us to rise up. And we dance with them. And for me, it was really new for me.
It was new for
Yeah, because
you.
in Korea, when they sing or they perform, we just sit down and we just clap.
You just clap. Even
Yeah.
if it's a hype song.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just
yeah.
clap.
Except concert, we just sit down and we just clap. This is only. But here, although it is just a band team, all of them, they just rise up and they sing together and dancing together. And even some of the Kenyan people, they just come out and they just come to the stage and they dance with the band team. So as I was saying, wow, this is really
Welcome
different.
To Kenya.
Yeah.
Welcome. Now,
Actually,
this is
I enjoyed
Kenya.
a lot.
Karibu Kenya.
I enjoyed a lot, really.
So, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for enjoying. We appreciate such comments, you know.
Mm.
So guys, we're going to go for a short break, and then when we come back, tutaendelea na imambo. You know how we go. Like time imeenda haraka sana, I barely noticed imefika hiyo masaa. But anyway, guys, you're going to go for a short commercial break. Then we're going to come back and continue with our session. So let's continue to keep the conversation going in our SMS line 21144 or at GBS TV Africa across all social media platforms. We'll be right back.
Everywhere, GBS.
Thank you so much, guys, for staying tuned. Thank you so much for keeping it locked. It's only at GBS TV Africa where we give you the sauce, the hotness, the call it whatever you want to call it. But anyway, thank you so much, guys, for keeping it locked. Karibuni sana. Tunaendelea na moto tu vile tulikuwa tumeiasha the first round. So guys, mko na vitu, si ndio?
Vitu ziko mingi manze.
So, guys, I have another question for you. So, like, you've been in Kenya for like almost 3 weeks now.
3 weeks.
Yeah. So, I want to ask you, like, what is the best food like you have had? For me, at least, I know in Korea there is kimchi. I love kimchi. Yeah. At least I know there is kimchi and it's like a staple food. but I love kimchi. So at least in Kenya, what's the best food you've had in Kenya?
I love samosa.
Samosa.
Oh.
Wait.
Especially with beef inside.
Beef?
Samosa.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there is also like samosa with like potato.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, with green
Vegetable
grams. Yeah,
samosa.
there's maybe, but I know.
Vegetable
So you
samosa.
love green grams.
I feel like I want to suggest motura. It's like
Tura?
it's like amit roll. Like it's street food. You never find it like somewhere else, but it's
Yeah, I think we should try before we go.
Yeah, we should.
But the sweetest mturas are only found in dirty places. You see dirty places? Places that look
Actually, they use special oil, right?
those ones.
Yeah,
Like,
special
it's
oil.
And
not
also,
different.
secret ingredient is at night. When you take it at night.
Exactly.
Yeah, we can-
and you know the other secret is you will never know which meat made it.
You can beat.
Could be anything.
You guys eat any meat. You guys in your country eat any kind of meat. Yes.
Yeah, we eat everything.
You don't have white
Everything?
red.
You guys take snakes?
No, every part of meat.
No, and now, and you know, I always see in other Asian countries they eat frogs, snails, stuff. You guys do eat those things? Not really.
Okay, for my father generation, they used to eat.
They used to.
Okay, yeah,
You've
best
ever
food.
tested? You've tested?
No, I never tasted.
What's your
I
best
didn't want
food in
to taste.
Kenya? Like
Best
your
food in
favorite food?
Kenya.
Me.
Yes.
Do you know skumawiki?
Yeah.
Yeah, all of you know skumawiki.
You love skumawiki?
Yeah, but actually, I love smell.
But
But
not taste?
I know.
I'm not sure about it.
I know.
But most delicious is watermelon.
Oh.
Watermelon is everywhere.
Only
In
fruit?
Kenya and watermelon.
No, because most of them say Africa watermelon is not delicious. So I didn't expect. But
Oh.
when I taste, it was really
It was really
sweet.
good.
I
Actually,
really love it.
I was thinking, like the first time I was thinking, like, for example, if I'm an Asian person, which I'm not, like if I'm going to a different country and then people give me something like ugali, I'm looking at it and I'm like, this is something that literally has no taste in it or something. And then I tried rice cake and then I was like, ew,
Oh.
same. It's literally almost the same because I was thinking rice cake, it was a little bit like very tasty in my head, but in the plate, it was like ugali. I feel like if you haven't tasted ugali, I could suggest for you like it's the same like rice cake.
Because
It's
we went
almost
to
the same.
several local area like Bongoma, Kisi, Nakuru, and at there we eat a lot of ugali. Yeah.
For me,
You have a favorite food.
for me, I like African tea.
Wow.
Kenya tea.
Yes, Kenyan tea.
Kenyan tea yenye iko na maziwa na majani ama?
Yeah.
Maziwa na
Yes.
maziwa haikangi na
Yeah,
maziwa.
Oh, sugar.
Oh, in your place in Korea, how is the tea made? Do they put milk or it's just black tea or coffee?
Just
Actually, we don't have culture of drinking.
yes. So
Yeah, we don't have tea time.
So even in the morning in Korea, they don't wake up to drink tea.
In Korea, everyone drinks coffee, and one very unique culture is those people who drink iced coffee always drink iced coffee even it's like -10. Even if it's like really cold winter,
Yeah.
they wear like a lot and drink iced coffee.
yes.
Wow, so you don't have a culture for tea, like tea.
No tea time. Just like after a meal, they just go to a coffee shop, take out just coffee, and then like go back to work.
Oh my
We don't
god,
have
there's
tea
winter
culture.
there. I'm so jealous.
What food did you have?
I don't know the name, but I tried this fried fish, and it was the best type
Yeah,
of fish
oh
I've
my
ever had. It
God.
was so good, so I had to eat two.
Red fish is the name.
Fried fish.
Oh, fried fish is the name?
Yes.
Yeah, deep fried fish. Deep fried fish.
Oh, zile za barabara.
Is it like
Maybe ni ya hoteli
street
tu?
food or just like hotel
Hotel.
food?
Just no, we couldn't try street food. No opportunity.
Ah.
Yeah. In Korea, we only like cook the fish like pan fried. But I love how it was like
Deep fried,
in
yeah.
the fridge.
I know.
Oh, it was
Bito.
so
That's
good.
us. That's
The saliva.
Kenya. That's Kenya.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
Yeah, you should learn this.
It's so yeah, with Ugali it's the best.
Okay, Mawa. I forgot the name, but when I went out, I ate this one with egg, and this food has tomato with onion.
Kachumbari.
Try you explain our kachumbari like that.
That's Karibu Kenya. Karibu Kenya.
I have a question. What was the best moment for those 3 weeks? What was the best moment you've had in Kenya?
Actually, it's not my first time to come to Kenya. So it's my second time to come to Kenya. 3 years ago, I came to Kenya, and then there was one friend. She's my best friend, and her name is Mary. And when I came, Anyway, when I came back to Kenya, everyone welcomed us, and then we were going to take a group photo, and then someone just tapped me like this, and then when I turned back, there was Mary. Mary was there, so immediately I cried. Yes, so I cannot forget that moment.
I also have a moment. So we came to Kenya for a project, and we'll discuss it later.
Yeah.
But we went to different schools, and after the class that I teach, one student came to me and said, "Thank you for coming here." And he said he really appreciated every single part of the class and said to come back. It was so touching. Yeah. Oh my God, it was so touching. We met so many great students in Kenya.
Did you also cry?
I almost. I was so happy. So maybe tears of joy. Tears of joy.
Wow.
Anyone?
You don't have
You must have.
Similar.
For me, it's yesterday's story. So for all of us, the Korean youth leaders, we stay in the broadcasting station and we discuss about the project. And all of a sudden, our manager, he called us to carry the chair. So we asked, why we have to carry the chair? And he said, because we have meeting with vice minister, that's why we have to bring the chair. And I was really shocked. This is culture of Kenya. Everything is prepared, but he said we have to bring the chair for us. So we go to reception hall, and all of a sudden when we open the door, there's all the students who attend Nairobi Leaders Conference. So it was a surprise, yeah.
You also cried?
I was
He cried.
So yeah, tears of joy. And automatically, as I mentioned before, we dance together. And we say woo woo. And after that, now we settle down and we received the prize that prepared by is Nairobi. And also we had time to communicate one another. And also from that time we could know one another. So it was really good time for me. And it was really happy moment.
Wow.
You guys have been in Kenya for a while. You toured, you walked around, you interacted with the people. I have a question that is so deep and heavy. What do you love most about Kenya?
For me, I love Kenya because nature is so beautiful, especially sky. I took a picture a lot.
Sky in Swahili, where there is bingu.
Bingu.
Bingu is so beautiful.
Yes. One thing I love about Kenya was the people and the hospitality. So everywhere we go, we felt the warm heart of every single person we met. And when I say jambo, they say jambo back. They say habari, and then mujuri. In Korea, if we are not that close friends, we just walk and don't really greet each other. But I love how Kenyans greet each other, and especially when there's music, I love how people dance together as if we're close friends. So Moon mentioned how we danced together, and I was sweating, I was dancing so hard, and I love that culture of bringing everyone together. Yeah.
I want to ask about fashion. Like the K fashion, and they have like, you know, in Kenya we have like different types of weather types, but they're not really different because now in the 21st century, because of the ozone layer and things like that, you never know when it's going to rain or when it's going to be sunny. But you have all the seasons. You have even the snow. Literally, I have never ever seen. I only seen it.
I think
So-
you have to go to Mount Kenya.
Oh,
See the snow.
Sure. That point is taken home. So you guys have like different types of clothes, like spring clothes, and then you have sun clothes, and then you have snow clothes. So do you like, guys, when you change them, like when you're moving into maybe from summer to spring or what, do you also go back to the same clothes, or you just change your clothes again?
I think we can demonstrate here
Oh.
because I think she is spring.
Ah.
Spring.
Maybe summer.
Yeah, and she is also summer. And we are part of autumn.
Autumn.
Yeah, we are part of
Yeah.
autumn.
So for the young people, like the students, we don't really earn a lot of money, right? So there are a lot of cheap but okay quality clothes. When we go to the subway station, there's a lot. So I think a lot of young people change their closets quite regularly, but many people as they get older buy like better clothes and just wear them longer. Yes.
For us here in Kenya, we have somewhere called Gikomba.
Gikomba.
Yes.
If yours is Subway as Kikomba.
And Toy
Toy
Market,
market, yeah.
Kirigiti, you have Kirigiti.
Yeah, you have Korogoshi.
You can get the dress $50.
Ah, really?
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, guys, for taking us through all that we've enjoyed. Bambika.
Yes.
We have learned a lot, by the way. So now we're going to move on to the most catching part of this whole program. So before we continue, we have we believe you guys came to you came for a mission, right? And you accomplished a lot in this mission. We have some people here who benefited from your mission. So maybe Sally, maybe you can take us through one of the major projects that you guys did, the Leaders Conference project. You can tell us how it was, how you guys managed to win people's hearts because you did. So yes.
Yeah, so we did the Leaders Conference in Kenya, and actually it is our first Leaders Conference outside of Korea, which is really awesome.
Yeah.
And the Leaders Conference is originally part of the World Culture Camp in Korea. And basically what we do is the university students come together and they are given an issue, an agenda to solve. And that issue is about youth issues, global youth issues. And as a university group, they have to come up with a project that can solve the issues that they are given. So they discuss, develop a project, and present in front of a lot of people. And in Korea, we also invite ministers, chancellors from many different countries. And we have the meeting session to get feedback and practical advice from the local experts. So we can develop it and we can execute it in different countries. And in Korea, the Kenya team made a project, and this project was very good. And we were able to select this project to come to Kenya and execute this project in different schools. Also, other than executing this project, we also did the Leaders Conference in Nairobi and Kisii University and Nakuru. So we met a lot of university students. They prepared the project and then presented. And I saw so many students were so enthusiastic and passionate about solving the issues in Kenya. So it was so awesome to see their passion and their really enthusiasm towards the youth here.
Yeah. Yes, you guys, you did a lot. By the way, thank you so much for coming. Personally, I took part in the project, in the program, and it was really helpful. You did?
Yeah, I did.
You did. So maybe you can just tell us, ulifanya project gani? What was the project you did?
The topic I was given was environmental issues in Kenya. Because in Kenya, I know I've watched like some movies which talk about Kenya, and the first shot they always have is where there is a place like somewhere in a ghetto, and when you see the pictures, there are many issues about dumping and environment doesn't look so neat. So also us personally as people who live in Kenya, we have to take care of our environment. So we discussed about how we should take care of the environment, how we should train people on how to stop littering, because the most issue that the problem that we agreed on was people have a very wrong mindset of just littering everywhere. Yeah. So basically that was like the main topic that we had discussed. Yes.
Okay. Elisha, you were there. You can tell us something about your agenda.
So we got a really interesting topic because just on the get-go of the conference, something related to what the topic we were given actually happened. So we were tackling the topic arson, and arson is like a very serious thing in the Kenyan mostly high schools, and we realized that when we came together as a group, people have ideas, youths have ideas. We are very smart, yes, but through the conference, we realized that we were directed in such a way that we could come with the solutions, and arson, it's really a very crucial thing, and a lot is lost when there's destruction of property. And I really thank you for organizing this conference. We learned a lot. We learned that our small ideas can really change the world.
Okay, for me, I have a question because in my country, Kenya, to be precise, normally we used to do those projects like when we were in high school, where we were told to identify a problem and then try to make a solution. I remember attending that. But on then moving from high school, I never got like a real chance to do a project presentation, a problem and a problem solving issue. So also I was wondering, what's your challenge for countries like our country, where maybe if you're going to call like some leaders to come, it's something like it's very new for them because people don't normally do that, like identify if it's not a school issue, because I feel this is like your own like program issue. How do you go about maybe inviting those leaders? What is your challenge in countries that are not familiar with the program?
So the question was, what are the challenges in inviting the leaders? Yeah, so it was very challenging to find schools and universities who wants to collaborate with us and actually do the project. And we are part of the IYF. And through that organization, we were able to reach out to chancellors who have attended the leaders conference in previous years. So there were some leaders who were aware of this event. So we contacted them and they were very glad and they were really willing to hold this conference in their university and those regions. So it was actually, thankfully this time it wasn't too difficult because the leaders already attended the leaders conference in Korea and they saw how the students could make a change in the world. Yes.
Can I ask another question? Okay, I have like 3 questions. I feel I have the heart to ask them genuinely from my heart. The second question is like we have a problem, like a certain type of problem, which is big. I will not put a name to that problem, and we have another sub problem. So is your focus based on the student presentation of the problem? Because we could put like theft and teenage pregnancy. They are both problems, but there is a problem with a higher note. But the student of, let's say, teenage pregnancy is more, like for example, on our African content. But theft is there, but it's not like that serious because that is coming from maybe children who did not able to school, they were born from young parenting. So do you choose like the best project according to the student project presentation ability or the actual problem that is in that country? How do you go about choosing which is the best project for a certain place?
So they were different for the project presentation, and some of the criteria was sustainability, whether this project is sustainable enough. and feasibility. Can you actually implement this project, and whether this project presentation is good or not? So the judges judge the project according to the actual project, not whether this issue is more severe or not. So those were the criteria of the project.
Okay, guys, as you can see, we are already moving on to the serious matters now. No, jokes aside now. Jokes aside. We are moving on to the serious matters. So we are going to go for another short commercial break, and then when we come back, we're going to finish up with the last session as we understand more about these projects that these amazing people came to do. Yes, so let's continue to talk on our SMS line 21144 or at GBS TV Africa across all social media platforms. We'll be right back after a short commercial break.
Everywhere, GBS.
Thank you guys for keeping it locked. Thank you for keeping it GBS TV Africa. And we are still going on flowing in the level in a farmer.
But of course,
so we were talking about the programs and the project that these amazing people have come to do here in Nairobi. And we were talking about the leaders conference, tukaongea 1 to 3 about the program itself. And Betty, so yako ilijibiwa?
Yes, my question was
Ulisikia uko satisfied?
I feel like I have one more.
Please ask.
Okay, my question is going to be about the projects that people are doing. So I mostly want to talk about Africa because I'm in Africa. Now we have a mental problem, but African countries, they don't naturally like to address about mental issues because it's the mental issues and then the other issues. It's first starts with the mental issues. So I'd like to know that, have you heard or have you seen projects or anyone who has done, or most, have you identified any mental issues that people are choosing to do? And if not, then how do you give knowledge about this mental, so that they can raise an issue about it, because maybe they're not aware of the actual problem?
Yes, I think addressing and talking about mental issues, it's very difficult. Even in Korea, people don't talk about it, but it's actually very important, right?
Yes. True.
And one group, actually from Nairobi Leaders Conference, the agenda, the issue was suicide, and they tackled it by talking about depression. So depression is one of the biggest mental issues that many people have. So they tackled the depression issue and linked it with the suicidal thoughts. And they addressed different activities that can talk about their depression, such as like a mind forum where they can share different opinions, and even like mindset education where they can have positive attitudes in their lives. So I could see that slowly people are talking about these mental issues, and I was really glad to see them making a project that actually aims to solve these mental issues such as depression, to solve the suicide issues as well. So there were several groups who talked about these mental issues as well.
Okay, so I also have a question. When these groups are presenting their projects, we like in Nairobi, we did the method of selecting one person to represent the whole group. So as that person is presenting, what exactly were you people looking for? Was it the presentation skills of that one person, or was it the group work that they did, or what exactly were you looking at for in someone's project, so that we can have this project did better than this one?
Yeah, so in Leaders Conference, teamwork is very important. So even if the presenter is good, if the project itself that they developed as a group is bad, it's not the best project. So presentation skills was only 15% of the judging criteria, and the everything else was about the project that the team developed together. So they had to collaborate with other groups, not really other groups, but different people, and they have to discuss, and if there were disagreements, they have to talk it out and be in consensus. So the teamwork and the project as a result of the teamwork was the most important, and the presentation skills and the delivery of the message was only 15% of the criteria. Yes.
So I believe you guys you've traveled. It's not only in Nairobi you've done this. You've gone to Kisii.
We went to
Bungoma.
Kisii, Bungoma, Nakuru, Mombasa.
How was this in Mombasa? It was
Mombasa?
Great. It was great.
Did you go swimming?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So how are they? How are the projects in those different countries? Did you have a favorite place where you saw the students did well, and what challenges did you see these students come across, being that they are coming from different places?
Okay, actually, our project is called Weekend Project. So weekend means Kenyans can do it. Yeah.
Okay.
So we is us, all of us, and Ken is Kenya. But when we say we can, it means we can do it. So it means Kenyans can do it. And this project was developed in South Korea during the Leaders Conference. And Kenya team, their agenda was arson issue. So in order to prevent that arson issue, we developed some project, and total project is 3. So first is Miracle Today, and second is Korean class, and third is mural painting. So first program was there's a free education in that one project. So first is empathy education. So through empathy education, students can know how to deliver their emotions and opinion in respective way and also appropriate way, not burning schools to express their dissatisfaction.
Yeah.
So next education is consideration education. So there they can know, understand one another, and also they can develop to considerate one another in their heart. And also we had time to see ourselves in more deeper to Make My Fish project. So for example, Make My Fish, you draw the fish. So fish is our outer part, our surface, and how we look like. So you demonstrate that with the fish, and inside the fish, we have to write about ourselves. What we are good at, what we are bad at, what is our hobby, any information about ourselves. So through this program, also they can know about themselves, and also if they don't know someone, they can simply go to that fish and they can check. And so last education is called dream education. So that education, we write our bucket list, and also we write our roadmap, and so that we can live our life in more purposeful, right?
Yeah.
So that because, and also through this opportunity, we can know about our dreams and we can see how can we achieve this dream. So after that, after this project, now we have K-pop class. So as I saw, some of you really love K-pop, right?
Yes, yes.
So we teach BTS dance. So me and teacher Mary, and also there's our Korean English teacher called Eva. So 3 of us, we teach K-pop and BTS permission to dance.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
permission
yes,
to
yes.
dance.
Permission to dance.
Okay. So you guys, what were some of the challenges that you guys encountered? Like, I'm sure it was not just a walk in the park. I'm sure you had challenges of your own. So maybe we can just hear some of those challenges that you guys came across.
So for me, because most burdensome thing in our project was K-pop. Because many schools, they really love BTS and dance, but some of the school, they don't like dancing.
Yeah.
So I dance and teach them, and they follow well. But when I ordered them to come out as a volunteer, and nobody was coming out. And at the time, my heart, oh my God. And I chose some people. Those who wear blue jacket, come out. But all of a sudden, everyone was sit down. So at the time, oh my God, what should I do? So I ordered them to stand up again. And we dance again. But at that time, if students did not react our dance and if they are not enjoying our dance, then it was really difficult for me.
Yes.
So, some of the challenges was I was in charge of empathy education, and I had to explain the process of the activity. So they had to write like their opinions and expressions, and there's a lot of process. And in some schools, the students find it very difficult and maybe kind of shy to talk about their feelings and opinions. So in that case, I had to go one by one to the students and ask personally, and then like talk it out so that they can do the activity. But in one school, it was a friend's school in Bungoma, and we met excellent students. They were so enthusiastic and so willing to learn. And even the teachers, after the students wrote about themselves, the teachers were willing to collect all the notes and read it so that they can develop more guidelines for the students. So there were some challenges, but most of the schools, it was a really nice experience.
Okay, I've heard you saying that you were in charge of empathy education, meaning that each one of you was in charge of something, right? So, Mawa, what were you in? What were you in charge of?
Actually, I was in charge of dream education.
Dream education.
Okay, so in dream education, we taught, as Moon mentioned, we taught how to plan their dream. So actually, they have dream. The student has dream, but they don't have exact plan about their dream. So through that education, they planned about their future. Yes.
Okay. Sally, you were in charge of empathy, and Mary, you were in charge of.
We worked together.
You were together.
Yes.
Okay. Malaika.
Also, I mean, Maua, teacher
You were
of
together.
dream education.
Okay. Moon, you were in charge of
So I was in charge of K-pop,
K-pop.
and consideration education.
Consideration. Okay. So yes, I thank you so much, guys, for taking us through all the projects that you did. You changed people's hearts out here. Let me tell you, you made a difference. They say small ideas
Can change the
Can
world.
change the world.
can change the world.
Yeah, my small ideas can change the world.
Yes, thank you so much, guys. You sacrificed it. Let me just call it sacrifice, because it's not everyone is just going to come out from nowhere and then you just come and just do it. It's not easy. It's not easy.
I feel like on behalf of Kenya, I want to appreciate you guys for coming to Kenya and giving us that opportunity, because we don't get that often for people who already are done in high school. So I feel like thank you so much for coming all the way from your country and then coming to our country.
Don't cry, don't cry.
And also, thank you for your expression. And also, as we carry out our project, although our body was somehow tired, but I was really happy. I was really happy to see the students are changing through this education. And also I was really happy because they follow us really well. Because although we are so lacking, but they believe us and also they follow really well. So all the times I was really appreciate, and also hospitality they give us, provide from the organization was really great. And also I think Kenya is my home. So if I have one chance, I want to live here. Yeah, let me persuade my parents and let me come here again.
I can see you have a Kenyan bangle by the way.
Yeah. When we went to Nakuru, we received this one. When we went to Nakuru. And also there's our name. Yeah, there's also our name. So when I received this, I was really happy.
Oh, okay.
It feels like we are the one who are going to cry now.
Because this one too small.
Oh, use soap.
You didn't
Soap.
find one that was fitting.
You use soap. Did you use soap?
Yeah, I use soap.
Did you use?
Yeah, I will try.
Okay, so we are going to go through the project you guys made when we play. I don't know if it's a game, the what's in my bag. So I believe each one of you have something.
Me, I don't have
you
a bag. For them?
Don't try it. Don't try it. So Mawa, please hold. Everyone to hold what their belongings.
What is in your bag?
So
What is in the box?
Very baraka.
Is what in the bag?
What's in the bag or what's in the box? They will demonstrate to us their project through what they have in their bags. So starting with Maua here, let's see what you have.
Okay, for me, I put this sauce. Yes, this one is very spicy, and you know Koreans love spicy food.
Yes.
So when we had Korean culture food, we use this sauce and we boiled noodle and then we put this sauce and we gave spicy noodle to students so that they can feel Korean spicy flavor. Yes, but they feel
But they
very
drank so much
spicy.
water.
Yes.
I was really shocked.
Okay, so that was about the culture, right?
Yes.
Culture. Okay, Sally.
So
What do you have?
as I told you, I was in charge of the empathy education. I have many things in my bag.
I can imagine.
Is there a candy?
Hope you'll give me a gift.
So this is a post-it note, a sticky note. So during the empathy education, students had to write action and what kind of action did the other person did. Impact. What kind of impact did you have according to the action? And then the feelings. How did you feel after the action and impact? So the students learned how to organize their thoughts instead of just going to someone and acting rudely. So they learned how to organize their thoughts and communicate in a respective manner. So the students wrote it and then posted on the walls, and we were able to all share. Yes, that was the empathy education activity.
There's nothing else in your bag.
I think there's candy inside there.
I know.
There's many things, but it's a secret.
Okay, moving on to Mary. What's in the box?
Yeah, for me, this is
okay.
Wow. This is Korean traditional clothes, and a student try it on and take a picture. This. Yes.
Can we try?
Yes. You can try.
Okay. So it was all about the culture also.
Yes.
Go to
Malaika.
Also?
You guys have a lot to do.
Oh.
All right. That's a brush.
Yes, this is brush, and this is brush for Mueller. Yes. Also,
Painting.
yes, I'm Chaji Mueller, like painting something.
Yes.
So that time we draw wing.
The one you saw in the video,
Yes,
yes?
wings. Wing meaning is sky the limit. Also, sky the limit is we can achieve dream. Yes. So yeah.
Okay. That's the mural. Okay.
Yes, for me.
Ndovu.
Ndovu mwezi.
Ndovu mwezi.
What's in the bag?
Oh.
Okay.
So do you know what is this for?
Yes.
Cowboy?
Yeah, it's cowboy.
obviously.
This is for K-pop class.
All right. So wait, when people the K-pop class, they wear this.
Yeah, of course. So me and teacher Mary, and also there's a teacher Eva, as I mentioned. So three of us, we put this hat and we start our K-pop education. No, K-pop class.
K-pop class.
Yes.
After
Okay,
this,
so-
we can also.
Yeah, also you can try.
Yes.
So what do we have in K-pop class? What is it all about, other than just K-pop, the music?
So we teach them dance, right? But inside the dance, there's a meaning. For example, there's a meaning of excitement, there's a meaning of happiness, as there's also meaning of let's dance together. So through this time, also they can express their happiness and excitement through this dance.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for coming through. We've had such an amazing time.
Yes, we have.
We
Yeah, we have had an amazing time. as we told them, they were going to have an amazing time. So
Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for coming through again. We've had such an amazing time. Personally, I've learned a lot about the program that you guys came to do, and truly small ideas, they can change the world.
Yeah.
Truly they can. So guys, we're going to wrap up here at the end of our show, the end of this episode. So thank you so much for keeping it locked at GBS TV Africa. You can continue to keep your comments coming through. Any question about the uni program and everything, you can just ask on our SMS line 21144 or at GBS TV Africa across all social media platforms. And let's continue talking. Let's continue getting knowledge from these people. Thank you so much, guys, again for coming. So right about now, until next time, bye-bye.
Bye.